What's up, Shacklz gang? This is Jaleel Shacklz, your advice guru, helping you to improve yourself as well as help with the relationship advice. Today's video is talking about why and do girls choose the wrong guys? How does that work? Because us men see this beautiful girl, we go and work up the courage to go talk to her. We talk to her, she has a great personality, but then when she starts talking about relationship, she talks about how crappy it is. And then for us guys, we like to be the fix-it, and it's like, well, you should be getting with a guy that's really good for you, such as myself or such as someone else, or you should leave that relationship. Like, why do they put themselves in the predicament of being heartbroken in that kind of relationship? Well, first off, girls don't sit here and say, oh, look, that guy treats every girl like shit. Let me go ahead and invest myself in it. Key news to whoever's watching. Even though we as men view girls physically, girls care about their image as well. They love to be like, you know, I got a guy that's a really good guy and we hang out and we chill. So knowing that the guy is terrible is not really the case. 9 times out of 10, it's the guy that presents himself as a gentleman. A guy that is like somebody that could sweep her off her feet that she could see herself getting with. And then as she furthers along in the relationship, she realizes that the guy isn't who he presented himself to be in the very beginning, and that's where things kind of go south and she ends up stuck in the relationship. And I know you're trying to figure out, well, if she's in that position, why doesn't she just leave? The thing is that she has value for the person. She has emotionally invested and internalized the situation, and now it's a situation where she doesn't want to leave, but she wants to fix things. As mentioned before, she really wants the relationship to work. Thirdly, you're a great catch. I know you're watching this video. You're like, I'm a good catch. Why wouldn't she choose me? Well, a lot of times with girls, it's like they don't want to be as heartbroken. So when they know they got a really good guy on their hands, and they know if the relationship ends, they're going to be heartbroken. Like they feel like their life is going to end at that point, and they don't want to be put through the heartbreak. So they get these half guys. They're like partially good, but they're really bad. So then that way, when the relationship ends, she could use that as an excuse. Like, I knew this guy wasn't about crap. I knew that he wasn't anything because she knew it initially. When it comes to a really good guy and then it all of a sudden changes a little bit and the relationship isn't working as much, it's going to affect her like true down deep. And that does not mean you have to change yourself to be one of these player types and thinking that women are attracted to it. No, you need to continue being who you are, and the right girl will choose you because the girl that chooses you will value herself as well as you. Sometimes when girls choose these guys, they don't value themselves enough to get with a guy that's really good for them. They will only accept the love that they feel they deserve. And sometimes it turns out that it ends up in a crappy situation because they feel that that's what they deserve is crap, until they realize that they're more valuable and that they're a beautiful person with a great personality. Until they realize that, they will not get with the really good guy. And you want a girl to get with you who has that value for herself and feels really confident about her and the relationship and feels that she could work through the relationship and has enough courage to do so. This is Jaleel Shacklz, your advice guru. Definitely stay in those beautiful relationships and learn to choose the right guys as well as women too. Like sometimes guys don't realize they're in a bad situation until they actually get in it. That's like looking at a beautiful girl and you realize she smacks when she eats, and that's one of your biggest pet peeves. Same concept. So you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy your lives. Jaleel Shacklz, Doices.